Hey guys, Ponder for the Inside bringing you a new video comparing the new and improved Magista Opus compared to the older upper and how they've tweaked it and redesigned it to give you a better feel and overall a better looking shoe in my opinion. So here is the new Magista Opus with the new redesigned upper. In terms of the tech used on this model, it is pretty much identical to the one used before. We have the same sole plate and the same upper material, but what has changed is the way it is designed and used. As you can see on this one, we have a more kind of wave kind of design on this one, very similar to the Magista Obra. If you guys know about the Magista Obra or have the Magista Obra, then this will look very similar to you. This is really designed, has been retweaked to be more similar to the Magista Obra compared to the first model, which is this guy right here. This one, as you can see, still uses the Magista silhouette, but it has a Kangalai upper with this kind of dimpled upper, and it wasn't super popular, unfortunately. These kind of dimpled textures is kind of like an air pocket, so if you can kind of literally squeeze it down, I don't know if you guys can see that, but you can squeeze it and air comes back into it. It's pretty much a bubble almost, a bubble inside, and the whole design behind this is that it's supposed to give you a kind of compressed, like a dampened effect on the ball when touching the ball. And it does what it says or what it's meant to do, but the overall aesthetics of the shoe weren't very pretty. So here is the new redesigned Magista Opus. As you guys can see, it has the same kind of design principles as the Magista Obra, and it's actually been redesigned to pretty much mimic the Magista Obra, but unlike the Obra that uses a Flyknit upper, this continues to use the Kangalai upper, which is a very soft, very flexible material that's synthetic based, that's supposed to pretty much feel like a leather when broken in. And overall, compared this one to the first generation, which is this guy right here, this feels a lot thinner, a lot more flexible, which means that it's gonna shape up to your feet and break in very quickly. So overall, I think it looks better. It's softer and thinner overall, so I think it's a big improvement in terms of the tweak that they've made. Let me throw them on feet so you guys can see how they differ on feet, and I'll let you guys know how they feel. So here they both are, guys. I have the new Magista Opus on my right foot, and I have the old Magista Opus on my left foot. Overall, out of the box and on feet, they both feel fairly similar. The new Magista Opus definitely is a thinner overall upper than the older model. The older model just feels a little thicker overall compared to this one. This one is very flexible and very soft. In terms of length, they are the same length. In terms of width, they are going to be exactly the same. So the main difference overall, I would have to say, is that the new upper is overall a little bit thinner and a little bit softer compared to the older upper. And looks wise, I actually prefer the new look of these shoes, looking more like the Magista Obra compared to these guys here, which don't look horrible in my opinion, but overall this is just a much cleaner overall look for them. So that's pretty much it for the comparison review of the Magista Opus line. Overall, I think the new retweak of the Magista Opus is something that is good for the shoe overall. I think it gives it a better overall look, much cleaner look, and I think it resembles the higher end model much better, which is the Magista Obra with this design. Overall, this compared to the first kind of generation of this shoe, I would say that this new upper is a little softer and it is a little thinner overall compared to the first generation. So overall, it's a very similar shoe with a little change made to the upper, which in my opinion are gonna provide for a better overall feel of the shoe, and it makes it more appealing to you guys, hopefully. But what do you guys think? Do you guys like the new upper, or do you guys like the old upper? I personally didn't like the old upper that much because of the way it looked, but it's all kind of personal preference at that point. Thank you guys for watching. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.